Oh, wait. Hi, guys. I just realized I've been eating this whole time. Okay, we're good. So today is my episode of Vlogmas. And today we're going to be making cupcakes. Because who doesn't like cupcakes? I'm sure some people somewhere, but I am not one of those people. Hence why we're making cupcakes. A couple of things before we continue. First, we're making apple pie cupcakes. And so they're going to have the apple pie filling inside, and then it's going to have the frosting on top. It's going to be great. And then the second thing, the recipe that I will be using will be linked in the description box below. And yeah, that's really it. So we're going to switch views. Okay, so this is just me collecting all the stuff for the apple filling. And I just finished washing apples, and now I'm dicing them. Thanks, Kai. And I'm sure there's a much more technical way to cut apples, but this is how I do it. Ooh, this is low. Okay, so Loki forgot you're supposed to peel these things. So we're going to keep what we have here, because these are not peeled.
Saying, like you being a little extra.
I didn't like it. So we still have a bunch of apples here.
More for me.
So, we're just gonna peel these, and we're gonna have a healthy mix of unpeeled and peeled. Okay, so mini crisis averted with the apples. So some of them are still peeled, but most of them are not. Most of them are not. A good chunk of them are peeled, and some of them are still not, as you can see, but it won't be that bad. It'll be fine. I'm gonna go wash my hands again. Okay, so now we gotta do all this stuff. We gotta add the sugar, lemon juice, cinnamon, and salt. I'm gonna cook stuff. Ugh. Okay, so here I'm adding the sugar, lemon juice. Why did I move the camera? Anyway, I'm adding all of the seasonings and flavor, if you will, to the apples. Okay. Good gracious. So now that this is all mixed up, we're going to cook this, apparently. Yeah, but I didn't realize I was gonna have to like go on the stove. I was just gonna be able to pop them in the batter, but it makes a lot more sense to do it like this. We finished making the filling. It is currently on the stove. What's the stove? Cooling. Okay, so now we're gonna actually make the batter. The batter. Why am I moving my neck like that? Oh, okay. What am I doing? Okay, so here I am just adding the flour and seasonings to said flour and whisking it together, and this is the sugar and eggs. Back up. But I'm supposed to put the flour into the egg and sugar mixture, and this is the bigger bowl. This is the bigger bowl, so we're switching it. Okay, so this is me melting down the butter to add to the sugar and eggs, and then I'm going to alternate between the milk and the flour mixture to add to this bowl to make the complete batter. Okay, our batter's all mixed up. I gave it a taste. It tastes pretty good. We're gonna take a little break, and then we'll come back. So we're gonna clean before we bake them and work on our frosting. See you when I come back. Welcome back. What was I saying? Oh yeah, we're filling our cupcake tins, and this is the ones we're going to use. They're so cute because we're going to use the many of them today. Cue montage. Woo! So this is just me putting the cupcake liners into said tin, adding the batter and putting the filling on top. Currently waiting for the oven to heat up because I definitely forgot to do that. So, yeah. In the meantime, it's ready. Make our frosting. So, tis what we will do now. Okay, so this is me adding all of the ingredients for the frosting and whipping it to stiff peaks, which actually took forever, but we got it done. Okay, so we just finished making the frosting. So we will be back when all the cupcakes are baked and I'll like set up all cute and everything, and then we'll come back when it's time to ice. Hello, and we're back. So all of the cupcakes have finished baking. The frosting is done. So now it's time for the fun part. We're gonna fill up our piping bag. It's just gonna be a plastic bag, and then we're gonna frost our cupcakes, and then we'll try them. Yay! So this is me filling up my piping bag and prepping to frost the cupcakes. I just tried to do like a flower kind of thing on the outside and then fill up the middle. So it kind of looks like a flower, but it kind of doesn't at the same time. But the frosting tasted good, so I guess that's all that matters. So we're gonna give this one a try because I was able to squeeze an extra one out of there. So we put some on half. So this is what it looks like with the cinnamon. Let's find a pretty one. I'm not the best at frosting cupcakes, but... And this is what it looks like without the cinnamon. Thanks for making cupcakes with me. Bye. That was the lamest ending like ever. So thank you so much for coming along with me to make these apple pie cupcakes. They turned out pretty good for me. And if you try the recipe, please let me know on something at Instagram in the comments below. And yeah.